So today we're gonna make a chopped cheese, New York style. We're gonna make it very simple. We're just gonna put we got the beef already cooked. We got the pan. We got the cheese. Ooh, and I got some onions. I got some onions in the fridge. The first thing we gotta do is we gotta chop the onions. So you gotta peel. So you gotta peel the onions. That's what you gotta start with. I call it fur. This one, my Uncle Joey used to call it. He used to call it fur back in the day. He was shot 15 times in his chest. Here's a trick. Look at that. Ooh. And if you do this, look at that. Now you can peel the fur easier. So, put the fur back. So then what we're gonna do? Okay, I can peel back another layer, but we're gonna keep it easy. Cut through the onion. I like to take this piece. Take this little piece right here. Pop it out. So this piece is out of the equation. And then to get some of the, you could say it's a waste of onion, but I don't believe that. I think onion is onion, So we chop it. So I triple squares. So we chop it into squares like this. Yeah, that's nice there. Now you got the sort of thing going. You chop it. Just chop it. Chop it. Let me say. You put the onions in the bag. I'm chopping the onions. So now, do this. It's called fine. You gotta chop it nice and fine. As you see, I'm just chopping onions. So as you can clearly see, we have some nicely chopped onions on the countertop. It looks fantastic. This is how onions should look. If you're making a chopped cheese, make sure your onions cut into small pieces. So it tastes better. So you get more of the umami. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so normally you typically put it on a roll. We don't really got rolls out here, so that's fine. Put it on medium heat. The heat is very important. Beef I just cooked. I'm gonna put a little more because I'm a fat ass. The beef is simmering. I got my knife right here. Alright, so we're gonna keep it very simple. So you start hearing the sizzle. That's getting hot. Fuck, that hurt. Alright. Now you gotta throw this one chopped cheese. Throw some cheese on there, and a little bit of cheese, chop it. Then you wanna put, what I like to call some of the seasoning. So I like to put a little bit of seasoning. I don't know what the fuck this is. This is not chopped cheese seasoning, unfortunately, but it'll work. And then start chopping it up. You turn down the heat a little bit. Pop that, put more cheese. As you can see, the cheese is starting to melt, but there's not a lot of cheese on there. So let's put a little more cheese. Now you're chopping. You can't chop the cheese without the cheese being chopped. Just rub it a little bit, rub it down. And you see the cheese happening in there. It's melting with the beef. I always say, you can never have too much cheese, so you put some more cheese in there. Sprinkle some more cheese. And then you want to put some of the onions in here. So I like to drizzle the onions in there. Get something nice crispy going. Crisp with the onions. Nice. That's a good amount of onions, I think. Look at that. I was supposed to throw the onions in there earlier, but it's all good. So now we got the chopped cheese in the pan, and we got our rolls right here. So we're gonna keep it very simple. So we got that. And we're gonna put it back on the grill. This does not look like a chopped, dude. The meat is not chopped. God damn it, it's barely chopped. This is not a chopped cheese. It's a mildly cut beef sandwich. And the final step, the cheese is being, this is disastrous. This is disastrous. Fuck. Oh God, it was so bad. And finally, we're gonna end this off with the chopped cheese. So, let's see. That looks fucking terrible.